I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do the Gemini July Tarotscope. Sorry that I'm a week late on this. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements, because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alright, Gemini, let us see what July has in store for you. Are there any messages that are wanting to come through? Anything your guides want you to be aware of? Okay, it's funny. I saw this when I was like meditating yesterday. So, I highly recommend looking up the. I don't know if you can screenshot this. It's probably not very clear, but if you can look up the emotional map of like of emotional frequency, consciousness. The frequency of your energy map. It's like the map of consciousness, or the map of emotional consciousness. Anyway, it explains like every emotion and the frequency. Okay, so the lower your energy, the lower your frequency, the more that you are in a space of like fear, anything related to ego, right? The lower your vibration is, the more contracted your energy is, right? So it's like everything is like stuck together. It's like you think of like everybody being like crammed into like a subway, or crammed into a room, right? The lower your vibration, the more crammed up you are. And so what that means is you're not able to see things clearly, because everything is crammed up. So you're more likely to see an opportunity as something bad, or see something bad as something good, because your energy is so contracted. Like, it's the way it kind of showed it to me. It's almost like you're in like you're in a field with like really tall grass, and you can see like barely through the grass blades, but it might look like it's gold, but then once you get up on it, it's just a big pile of shit. Like, you can't, the lower your frequency, the less you're able to see clearly, and the less you're able to see all of the opportunities and options available to you. But the more you elevate your energy, the more your energy is expanded, and the more open your energy is. So not only are you able to see and connect to more opportunities, you're able to see things clearly, you're able to see a better perspective, and you're also opening yourself up to receive more, right? And you can, your energy is always going to be fluctuating, right? You could feel joy one minute and something happen and it knock you right down into feeling shame or guilt or fear or anger, right? Your energy is always going to fluctuate. But when you get down, if you go, okay, I can sit here for a minute, but I need to do some deep breathing to pull my energy back up, because breathing is what is going to pull your energy up. And that's what your kind of guidance is this month, is And a very similar message came out in the Leo reading. So if you're connecting to Leo or have Leo in your chart, you might want to watch that too. But it's like everything that you're experiencing right now is because you're simply from your level of consciousness. And if you want something different, you just need to shift your mind space, shift your consciousness, get out of the space of feeling like you have to be like succeed or that you're going to make a mistake. You need to take time to breathe. I know that sounds silly, but breathing expands your energy. It expands your consciousness. If you think that when you're having, like when you're really overwhelmed and you can really take a step back and just take a deep breath, like that genuinely does feel good. It genuinely makes you feel better. When you can take a step back to breathe, 9 times out of 10, you'll realize that the problem is not that bad as you thought it was. If you take even longer to breathe, you usually can find a solution, right? And that's what like, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling that you're wanting change that you're not getting, then you're being guided to, like, it's not what's going on around you, it's your energy. Because everything that you're wanting is available. You just have to shift your energy to be able to be connected to it, right? So, like, for example, if you're always in a, like, I really want this, I really want this, I really want this, like, desire is not a bad energy to be in, but if you're constantly desiring something, then you're also paying attention to the lack, and that's keeping your energy lower, right? If you are feeling anger, that's not a bad place to be. That's showing you that, you know, you're wanting more, right? Or you need to put better boundaries, but you don't want to sit in that space for too long, and you don't want that to motivate your actions, because when you're angry, all you're going to see is things that validate that, right? But when you can accept that where I'm at is good enough, that elevates you, that expands you. When you can give yourself permission to feel peace, that elevates your energy. When you give yourself permission to feel love, that elevates your energy. So keep working to, anytime you're presented with a problem, instead of trying to fix the problem or trying to find answers or trying to whatever, go, okay, I will know what this problem means, what to do, whatever, as soon as I elevate my energy. So let me do what I can do to get my energy elevated. And you can meditate, you can breathe, you can pray, you can listen to good music, like anything to uplift your energy. And then once you have your energy to where you feel expanded, you feel freer, then look at the problem, because it's not going to look the same, right? All right, let's see if we can get a little bit. Did I do oracle cards? Oh my God, I don't remember. I'm going to do it again, even if I already did. Okay, sorry. Let's get clarity on this message for Gemini. The connections that you have to other people are in some way right now helping you to see your shadow and overcome your shadow. And that doesn't mean that you're a bad person, but like your shadow side is the things that you fear, the things that make you feel insecure, the things that you ignore, right? The connections that you have. And these connections might be triggering you in some way. But it's meant to show you something that you fear, and in some aspects something that you're really wanting that you're not pursuing. But it's like your triggers right now are showing you your shadows, showing you your fears, showing you something about yourself that you've ignored. And if you can look at it from that perspective, it's almost like a Kundalini kind of awakening energy. You really pride yourself on being able to find contentment and happiness in less than ideal situations. You pride yourself on not needing a lot. I don't need a lot. I'm very self-sufficient. I'm not the person that is going to need a lot of validation from you. I don't need you to tell me you love me every 5 minutes. I don't need your support. I can do this by myself. It's almost like you pride yourself on that. You pride yourself on I can be okay with nothing and still be happy and still give you what you want. Like, I almost feel like that's how you approach relationships. Like, I don't need nothing. My whole goal is to show you that I love you. Like, I don't need you to do anything for me. Just let me love you. Like, I feel like that's what you have learned to become content with. That's something you pride yourself on. And that's exactly why you're getting what you're getting. Because you've learned to be like, you are seeing value in that. You are saying this is a valuable thing. You're saying me not needing anything is valuable. And that's what's keeping you stuck. That's exactly what's keeping you stuck. Because you're finding joy or status or contentment in the fact that you don't need anything. And if you don't need anything, then that's what the universe is agreeing to. It's almost like you're agreeing to something because you feel like that's what you're supposed to agree to, right? We're supposed to, that's what a spiritual path is, right? Learning to be happy with no material satisfaction, right? But that doesn't mean you're not supposed to want anything, right? That doesn't mean you're supposed to suffer. And that's kind of what you're being asked to reevaluate right now. What would it mean for you to have emotional fulfillment right now? And what are you trying to force yourself to be happy with? Like, what do you need to have emotional fulfillment? And does it match what you are sharing or expressing with other people? And it's almost like for some of you, I feel like you're waiting for something to happen. Like, you're waiting for love to show up. You're waiting for your manifestation to show up. You're waiting for your ships to come in. But you're not seeing this come to light, because it's like you're saying I want love, and you're going, how come I'm not getting love? But then when you're stepping into relationships, you're going, here's all my love, I don't need any, don't worry, I don't need anything. And then you're going back and you're going, how come this motherfucker isn't doing anything for me? It's like there's something that you're doing within your energy exchanges with other people that is completely contradicting what you're wanting. It's like you're saying that you want this, but when you show up for other people, when you connect to your friends, when you connect in relationships, you're saying, I don't need that. You know what I mean? And so it's like a contradiction, and that's not going to manifest. And so it's like it's like you have to start acting like you already have what you want. And you can't, or you have to start acting like you want what you want. You have to start showing, like, don't say I want love, but then go to everybody and go, oh no, I'm fine, I don't want love. Like, you have to like represent what you want. But I feel like your focus keeps going to the times that you've gotten let down. And so you keep, I had a conversation with somebody yesterday. It was, what did she say? She was like, I used to show up in my relationships. I used to show up. I used to show all my emotions. I used to tell them how I feel, and I got told that I was too much, and I got told that and I got pushed back, and I got rejected. And so I just learned to step into relationships and go with the flow. It's like she said she was showing up and expressing herself and got friend zoned all the time. And so she just started showing up differently, but what she was doing was she just showed up as in the friend zone. And it's almost like that's what you're doing. It's like you used to show up like this before, but it didn't work. And so you just retreated and did the opposite. And now you're saying, well, I can't do this because I did this before and it's not going to turn out right. But it's like, so you're in essence saying, I don't want to be just a friend, but I'm tired of being rejected, so I'm just going to show up as a friend and hope that they see me as more. Like, that's kind of how you're approaching things. And we're going to get what we focus on, right? That's why it's important to elevate your vibration so you can see something different. Because what you're not seeing is love keeps trying to show up, but you're taking it as a threat and you're pushing back on it. You have love, and I feel like there are connections that are showing up to you right now that are mirrors to you. And it might not be in a pleasant way. It might be in a triggering way. But those triggers are meant to show you something about yourself that you can shift in order to get what you want. Love you guys. Have a good month.